So I sat down to play Balatro for a few minutes, and 6 hours later, I was still trying to find new combos and hit new all-time highs. Balatro is a roguelike deck builder that uses poker mechanics as its base. You draw and you put together a hand, and you try to get more and more chips with more difficult hands. For example, a pair will give you a little bit, straights give you a bit more, and if you can get a royal flush, you're awarded even more chips. And every level has a different chip requirement that you have to beat, and once you beat it, you're awarded different things, and you're awarded money, and you can buy different cards and jokers and other stuff in the store. And all this is to help you try and beat the boss for the round. And once you beat 8 bosses, then you complete the deck, and then it sends you into endless mode if you want to, and then you can try and keep pushing your deck's limits. But this game is fun because a run can either be pretty long or really short, but regardless, it's very easy to start again. You just press start, it deals you a hand, and you start trying to put together the best one. Now, while you are required to have strategy and put different cards together to make builds, RNG is still a thing. Just like in poker, you're not just going to be given a free hand every time. You could be hoping for one single card to really make your hand strong, but you never get it, and your run can be ruined even with the perfect setup. Happen to me multiple times, but you press start again and you try again. Now, unfortunately, there is no story or anything. There's not as much substance, I would say, but it doesn't really matter because either way, the gameplay is really fun, and I'll be drawn in for hours at a time, even if I don't plan on playing for that long. It's really easy just to click new run and start another one, either trying to beat the one that you just lost or trying to beat a new deck at a higher difficulty. Either way, trying to find new cards and new combos and just repeating the cycle over and over again. And this can happen because there are a ton of cards to unlock, and some you need to hit certain milestones or achievements and you'll unlock a different card, or also certain decks have certain requirements that you have to hit in order to unlock a new deck, and different decks have different modifiers to them, so each deck feels different. So while you're playing the same thing over and over again, essentially you're unlocking new cards that do different things and decks that also have different modifiers on them. And because there are so many things to unlock, if you're a person who likes progression and earning things, achievement hunting and all that, this game will keep you busy for a long time. Now, what really makes this game are the jokers. The jokers are what apply effects and multipliers, and some are pretty straightforward. Some will give you a +4 to your multipliers, some will give you $5 at the end of the round or something, but some interact with other jokers or cards in the deck. They either create or destroy cards, they make cards repeat themselves, and also the placement that your jokers are in matters. Some say this one will copy to the effect of the card to the right, or this one will destroy the one on the left or something. And so you got to make sure that you always know where your cards are at all times, because also the way that your hand plays, sometimes you need the first card to be a face card. So while you're playing your hand, you also need to make sure that you know where your cards are. And so with all these interactions, you can come up with some pretty crazy combos. Overall, the game is really fun, but it always feels like there's just something missing. I don't know if it's just because of, like I said, the lack of story, but maybe I'm just overthinking it, and it just is supposed to be a super quick game that has the potential to go on for hours, and it's still, I always have fun with it. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10, and I don't know if I would have given it the game of the year, but nonetheless, $10 price point is completely fair, and for anybody who likes roguelikes or deck builders, I think this is definitely worth giving a try. And that's all I have to say about Balatro, but let me know what other games I should review, and if you want to see me play these games in real time, I stream regularly on YouTube, and I might start streaming on Twitch. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.